Welcome back to Black River Falls. Ken Manning, Western Wisconsin Video Productions, LLC, along with Carl Zuby, as we bring you the Coulee Conference. Of course, we like to concentrate on the Viroqua Blackhawks and the Westby Norsemen, but along with that, we're trying to catch everybody because we're streaming throughout, and you know what? We don't know for sure what fans we have coming on board, but we certainly appreciate you doing just that. Well, Carl, we finally get to see some 106-pounders.
Yes, on mat 1, we've got Walker Slabby of Arcadia and Noah Owens.
I think, yeah, I was going to say, I wanted to say Oinus.
Oinus?
That's what I wanted to say, but could be Onus.
Of Arcadia. So they're on mat 1. Mat 2 is, that's be 113.
113, huh?
And that's got to be Ziegler of West Salem, Bangor, and Brooks Johnson of G.E.T.
All right.
And you've got to have,
let's see over here. Yeah, that's got to be at 120 now.
Yep.
So that will be, is that Koss?
Yep.
G.E.T. Mel-Min, or G.E.T. Mel-Min. No, I'm at 3. That's Arcadia. So that's got to be Glasspool from West Salem, Bangor, and Aguilar from Arcadia. That's who's over there. All right, so that's what we have. You know, going back, I think let's say Onus for 106 G.E.T. Of course, that was what happened there.
That match is done. I was, I can't even tell you who won. I was trying to focus on what was going on here next.
Oh, well.
Well, we've got, this is Koss of G.E.T. and Blake Hansen of Westby at 120 pounds.
Okay.
So we'll focus on that one.
That's an upper left for the folks.
We'll live in the here and now for a little bit. Quick rundown of the team points so far. West Salem Bangor leads with 62, followed by G.E.T. with 56. Westby with 39, Arcadia with 34, Viroqua with 31, and who did I have as 18? That must be Black River Falls with 18.
Sure.
I abbreviated really quick.
Well, you have to do that when they start firing off those scores so fast. We got a 7-1 lead right now, and I believe on this orange mat, which is Ziegler and Johnson. This could be a real good. I thought this was going to be a very good match. Both guys coming in with 8-1, 8-2 records, but kind of lost track. I would say, well, 7-1. Red is usually away right here, and so that's got to go to Ziegler with the advantage. Meanwhile, over here on mat number 3, it's 4-3 in a tight one. That's at 120 pounds between Glasspool and Aguilar.
Yep. The other side of that 120 pound is on mat 1, the green mat. And right now, Koss is leading Hansen of Westby by a score of 4-0. And now he's got the special locked up. Just as time ran out, no points awarded for Koss. So Hansen able to keep a few near fall points off his opponent's scoreboard. Koss will defer over to Hansen, who's looking to his coaches. They're telling him to go neutral. After a little self-reflection, he decides to do the same.
Like, are you sure, coach?
Nice slide by Koss. Comes down to a single leg. He's got to pop his head up, come up around the hips for 2, and there it is. So he'll lead 6-0. as Hansen works from the bottom.
They're sliding out of our view there a little bit.
I'll stand up for a while and maybe get a better handle on that.
5-4 the score now on the black mat. There's a beautiful double leg. And the takedown, boy, he's going right after the pinning combination with that half Nelson, and he got it. Glasspool, it almost looked like in his mind he said, you know what, enough is enough. And he fired in there and comes away with a pin. You know, you get that little stroke or stoke or whatever you want to call it of adrenaline, you can do some pretty good things.
Yes. Well, Koss has Hansen in trouble right now, and the pin. So that'll conclude the 120-pound bracket.
Koss stays at 3-0. 3 near fall here below us at 113 pounds with Ziegler and Johnson. Ziegler is a sophomore, so is Johnson. But they have, Ziegler has not held back one little bit. He leads 12-1 in the major decision so far.
Broker facing off against Tanner Anderson of G.E.T. Anderson with a Merkel, standing Merkel.
Ouch.
Broker's in trouble. Fighting off, he's going to give up the takedown and 3 near fall. Go to a quick 5-0 score.
Got a pin over here on the black mat. That was West Salem Bangor. That must have been Schnepp Duff at 126 pounds is what I'm thinking, against Badillo from Arcadia.
Broker able to hang in there tough, not give up any near fall points. We're nearing the halfway part of the second period, and I think I might have jinxed him.
Well, I'll tell you what, though.
Yet, though.
Preston battles, though, doesn't he?
He does.
That's one thing I have come to admire with that young man. When he puts his mind to it, he's going to give you everything and anything.
Now Anderson's got that half Nelson stacked up. I think Preston might have got away with a. That's a tough one to get out of.
Yep.
Tanner Anderson's going to be the victor there with a first period pin over Preston Buroker of Viroqua.
You know, Tanner Anderson is the one that tried to really battle Cale Anderson when they were at 106 a couple years ago.
Yep.
And that was a tough one. You know, Cale was a sophomore at the time, and he was a freshman. And there was thought that, you know, Tanner had a good shot at Cale, and he gave him some couple good matches, and in the end, Cale even had him figured out even more. Well, look at this turn of events. Up 17-3. Ziegler gets caught in a near side cradle and is pinned at 113 pounds.
Wow.
Johnson trailing by 14 points, on the verge of being ousted in the match by a tech fall. He changes things up and gets the victory.
That's got to be a good feeling.
Oh boy, no kidding.
And a horrible feeling.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, you're right. Absolutely.
Aaron Dobbs now facing off against
Ethan.
Ethan. I'm sorry,
That's
Ethan
okay.
Dobbs facing off against David Hillies of G.E.T, Mel-Min. And Hillies with a little turn of events, reversing. Well, no, they didn't. They hadn't given the takedown to Dobbs. He was working some stuff, but never really had control.
It wound up kind of like a little bit of a lateral drop situation. It looked like I saw the end here, just as they were going over.
Well, it looked before like Ethan was trying to lock up the spladle. He's had that a few times this year.
Yeah.
Now Ethan, everything he's got to fight off his back. He's doing a pretty good job.
He's coming close. Look at that. What a job.
Heil's not able to seal the deal, so Dobbs gets a chance to work up to his base. He's going to give up the takedown and 3 near fall to fall behind by a score of 5-0.
Well, we're complete through 120 and 126 now.
Dobbs was able to get to his feet, but Heil's brought him back down to the mat, and we're going to see time run out in this first period. Who else do we have going? We got Westby on mat 2.
We're at 138 pounds there.
Lemke.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
See who he's got here. He has a Karmic of Black River Falls. This could be quite a match. These two guys coming in. Evan Wolf of West Salem Bangor, I believe he has the top seed. McCormick, number 2, and Lemke, number 3, it looks like to me. So this is the number 2 and number 3 battling. Kind of one of those where you mentioned before, Carl, about top seeds knocking heads this round. No score here.
Now Dobbs with a takedown, the escape and the takedown. So he'll trail 5-3.
Oh boy.
As he gets some back points out of this, and the pin.
Whoa.
That was.
He snuck out of our sight there.
Oh.
That was quite a job there, wasn't it?
Well, take our word for it. It was
Yes.
pretty spectacular.
Absolutely. 2-0 score here right now with Lemke-McCormick match.
You almost can't be a fan of wrestling and do this because you get so caught up in what's happening.
No kidding. You're right.
I think we should switch the camera system over to a GoPro on my hat. So that way, wherever I'm looking.
Now, there's an idea.
It's possible.
It's possible. Anything's possible.
Well, we're going to jump up to 145 pounds and see Austin Winker of Viroqua face off against Cody Peterson of West Salem Bangor. So that action will be on the green mat.
We have at 100, and I want to say 138. I'm looking here. We've got Lemke. But what weight is this down here below us? Is that 45 on mat 3? Is that Hansen over there? Or
is that 50? That wouldn't be 52.
It's not 52. That's Vatlin. Vatlin's at 52. I think.
That's got to be.
Is that Arcadia? Yeah, this is Hansen and Bolin at 145. And Hansen, did he just get the pin?
Yep.
All right.
Yep. Austin Winker has a near side cradle locked up against Bolin, or not Bolin, Peterson of West Salem Bangor. And he will come away with the pin. So now we should start seeing Vatland and Anderson. Anderson will be facing off against Wyatt Moses. And Rogie will face off against Vatland. wherever mat they end up.
That'll be a fun one to watch.
Yeah, Rogie coming into the tournament was a 6-0 senior. Batlin 6-2 is sophomore.
Lemke still leads 2-0 over McCormick of Black River Falls. Looking for a stalemate here is McCormick. You can see that because he's locked things up and he's looking right at Lynn Eisensee and kind of like trying to say, can we get a stalemate here? Finally, it is called, and I don't mean finally in that that's for McCormick's benefit, but Lynn Eisensee, one of the better officials in our area, was given Lemke every chance to try and get out from underneath, try and pop that head off those legs.
It looks like Vatlin and Rogie are up on mat 3.
Okay, yep.
And I think I have Patzner and Peterson on mat 1. Patzner from Arcadia, Peterson from G.E.T.
Going out of bounds. Well, Lemke went with the optional start and pushed McCormick away. McCormick walked away with his back to him, and Lemke went on the attack here. They wound up flying out of bounds. We might have a lot of fur flying on this one. We'll wait and see. Trying to get some over-unders. Now warning stalling on McCormick. Official saying blocking with the head a little too much. Lemke goes down to his knee. He likes to do that, and then he'll come up with an underhook and then catch you with that headlock if you're not careful. Now a little snap and spin. McCormick gets the takedown. And actually, I take that back. McCormick was leading 5-0. For some reason, they put the points on the guest side. The guest is supposed to be red. But they are changing things around a little bit. Now, 6-2. Lemke says we'll release. There was a point. I don't know what the point was for. Something that Lynn saw that he didn't like.
We'll see the first period come to an end in a looks to be a 2-2 tie.
Vatlin trailing 2-0 over here on the black mat. McCormick coming in on a double leg. Lemke wanted to kind of hip heist him over, but McCormick a little too savvy for that. Time is going to run out here. It's 9-2. Now Lemke gets the escape. He dives back in, but time is going to run out. Final score will be 9-3. McCormick gets the win. Well, I tell you what, that was McCormick is. That's going to be a great match with him and Wolf. That'll be the number 1 and number 2 seeds going after each other. Here comes K.O. Anderson on the orange mat. Let's take a look at Vatlin as that score now is 2-1. Trailing by that point.
What a blast double by Kale.
Oh, gee. I might have missed that one.
Moses missed it.
Yeah.
He didn't even see it coming.
He was in the air, right? I'll watch Valen if you want to watch Kale. And we'll try and keep a little bit of an eye on things. Looking for a stalemate call. And we get it over on the black mat.
Peterson and Patzner over on mat 1. The green mat looks to be Patzner trailing by 2, 4-2 to score. And Cale Anderson coming up with the pin in 56 seconds.
Valen coming around, he gets 2.
We're just getting ready to start the third period on mat number 1, Peterson and Patzner. That would hit all 352-pound matches going on here if Cale wouldn't have been so quick.
What's up with him?
Yeah.
Did you get that 132-pound match Service and Monroy? I missed that one.
No.
Valen has things tied up at 3 apiece with a couple seconds remaining here. Well, maybe we'll see what we got here. It's we should be Wolf and at 138. Wolf and Niederkorn. How did that turn out?
Not sure I even grabbed that one. That was at...
I would imagine Wolf would have won it.
I think he did.
And let's see, I'm playing catch up here. I got 45. All right, so we're at 52 and above.
Because Bolin beat Hansen, right? At 45?
No, Hansen won. There's a pin right below us here at 160. G.E.T. Mel-Min. Lackey pins Esteban. 5-3 score with Vatland. Now warning. Well, let's see, 5-3. It's Rogie with the lead, and he just got warned for stalling.
That kind of doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
Yeah, he threw in. He had that arm, but he just wasn't looking like he was going after any kind of pin. You got a barn burner going on over there.
Yeah, Patzner coming away with the escape and the takedown. I can't see the score right now. That's end of regulation. Wayne Keenan's going to go over and confirm. But I have a score. I got a tie score right now, 7-7.
Oh, wow. Clay Nottestead is out on the orange mat for the Norsemen. This at 160 pounds. He is taking on Johnson from West Salem Bangor, who is the number 2 seed here today.
And they got things squared away. Patzner coming ahead. Must have been, I think the final score was 5-7.
We got 20 seconds remaining here on the black mat. 5-3 Rogie and Vatland. Rogie trying to get a little tilt going here with an armbar. Vatland trying to get up and get a reversal, but boy, Rogie moves those hips very well, maintains control, and that's going to be it. Rogie's going to pick up a tough win at 152 at 5-3 the final.
Mat 1, we've got a 160-pound match. Aaron Dobbs of Viroqua and Peterson of Black River Falls, Logan Peterson. Nice little toss by Dobbs, coming away with the takedown.
He's pretty slick with his hips.
He's very, very good. World-traveled wrestler.
Yep.
And he's going to come away with the pin.
On the going back to that 52-pound match again, I apologize. Was it who won, Peterson or Patzner?
Patzner.
It was
of
Patzner.
Arcadia.
Okay. No score here. 160 on the orange mat. With Johnson and Nottestead. Now we get a takedown on the black mat.
So we're going to see a new Westby wrestler. This must be 170. Luke Hansen.
Yep.
Of Westby against Joseph Nelson of Arcadia.
I'm on that black mat. I'm trying to.
West Salem G.E.T.
Is that 152 is done?
It's got to be 60.
60 is. This is the only 60-pound matches on our orange mat.
That could be Liga and Voller, G.E.T. and no, that's West Salem.
Yeah. Oh, that's West Salem down there. So is it 70?
It could be. Because that would be West Salem, G.E.T., Liga, and Voller.
Yep, yep. I got ahead of myself.
It's easy to do. There's a lot going on here.
Pay attention, Ken.
Hansen tried to get a little slide by, but came down on the legs, got a double leg, and now is working along, trying to get a crossface locked up. Pull the wrist up underneath. Now with a power half. Surprised Lynn doesn't stop the match. The headgear's off on Hansen right now.
Oh, sure.
Yep.
Valor of G.E.T. Mel-Min holds a 4-1 advantage as time runs out.
They still have the colors mixed up on mat 2.
They might. I think they do because it was at 160 here. Yeah, Johnson had his choice in the second period, and he chose down with a tie score at zeros. That made sense for him to go down. So, yeah, they do have it turned around. Now 1-1. Nottestead getting away. Let's see who can get the takedown.
They're almost wrestling like heavyweights out there. 1-1, third period.
Leaning in on each other.
Hansen still working a 2-0 score over Nelson of Arcadia on mat 1 on the green mat. We're going to see the first period come to an end. Nottested's in trouble right now.
Yeah, he gave up. He had to go down to his knees, and that was enough for the takedown for Johnson. Now trailing 3-1 with 37 seconds remaining in the match.
Hansen electing to start the second period on mat 1 on his feet. Still holding a 2-0 lead. Nottested's got to get to work. We got 10 seconds to go.
Well, that's going to be the final score, 3-1, as Johnson gets through that match with Clay Nottested. And that puts him at 3-0. Trying to come up with that collision course with Aaron Dobbs in the final round. That'll take care of 160.
Hansen just got warned for stalling. They're both on their feet. It's still 2-0. Now Hansen with a nice little duck under down into a single. Gets another takedown as there's about 25 seconds left, period number 2.
Liga over here, West Salem Bangor. Oh, he's got Valor in trouble. Trailing 9-4, he picked up a Granby roll. Lost that. Now he came right back in with another pinning combination with a half Nelson, and that is solid. Valor has got to fight this off for a whole minute and 10 seconds. And he can't do it. Liga comes up with the pin. Liga winds up as the number 2 seed. He was looking at a tough loss, and boy, he turned it around. Unbelievable on that one. We've seen 2 of those now, Carl.
Yeah, well, that's this third and fourth round is going to be some pretty good wrestling.
Yeah, and then wait for that fifth round.
Oh,
That's when you get your 1s and 2s. Oh boy.
Lucas Hansen from Westby leading 4-0 as we start the third period. Now 5-0 as he gets the escape just moments into the third period. And this is how those wrestlers spent the entire second period, was on their feet dancing around. They have A.J. DePietro at 182 on mat number 2. And he is up against River Rommel of G.E.T.
On mat number 3, let's take a look. I think we are at, let's see, West Salem Bangor, and I believe.
But that's 95.
Is it? Could be Noel from West Salem Bangor and Black Deer of Black River Falls.
Oh, yeah, I haven't seen that match.
Let's see if that's, let's look at 195. Well, you know what? We do have a matchup there with West Salem, Bangor, and Black River Falls also. So it could be Najara. But I think, I don't know. I think that's Black Deer down there. We'll wait and see. I won't commit just yet, okay?
Well, A.J. DePietro is going to choose top here at 182 pounds to start the second period against River Rommel of Mel-Min G.E.T.
I wonder what he'll try.
Cradle.
Could be.
I'm quite certain.
He gets a shot at it. You know it's coming there. Oh, he tried that crossface.
He's gotten a lot, but he's grown a lot since his freshman year.
Yeah.
I got to quit giving these people a little bit of credit because I seem to jinx them.
He got caught in a roll there. And sometimes that's tough with that long body. So Ramo gets the victory.
So 7-1 is going to be your score on mat 1. Lucas Hansen over Joseph Nelson of Arcadia.
So Hansen, the top seed. Moving on.
So this is probably, well, it's this. We got West Salem and Black River right out here too in front of us.
I know.
Mat 2.
Yeah. Well, that's 195 though. At least we got the weight class
the weight's
there.
up there, yep.
So that helps us. Now we know.
So you've got Noel and Black Deer on mat 3.
Mat 3 here, yep.
And 95 is Najara and Cleveland.
Yeah, we got to take advantage of any help they can give us. Black Deer trying to come up with a reversal over here on mat 3.
So this is a Nottestead. We're going to go with Ty Nottestead at 195 on mat 1 against Wazorek.
Oh, yeah, first time he's been out here. We've seen him.
Yep. See some of these bigger guys. I bet we see a head throw. Just a feeling.
At 95, here on the orange mat, Najara and Cleveland, no score. Now coming in with a double and back down to the mat on that black mat. That was a nice job by Noel. He has a 4-0 lead in the second period. 1:20 left in that period. Now looking for the back points. He has Black Deer in trouble. Getting close to the pin right on the line.
Nottestead was in on a single. He got kind of, I wouldn't call it a leg turk. They didn't have a leg, but he went to roll over. Now Wazorek in a little bit of a advantage position is going to get the takedown. And now Nottestead works from the bottom position as he has the outside leg up, reaching over, pulling in a leg. Wazorek with a little bit of a hard crossface, but Nottestead able to whip that leg down. Now, if he can bring his head up out of there and bring his arm around, would categorize as a reversal, but not enough time left in the first period to get it done. Nottestead trails Wazorek by a score of 2-0.
Noel picks up the pin over Black Deer. West Salem Bangor the victory over Black River Falls. That was on the black mat at 182 pounds. That closes things out at 182. And we'll go to the black mat here. That's going to bump up another weight class. We should be at 220. And that should be Anderson of West Salem Bangor taking on Hebner of Arcadia.
Zurich had 2 near fall and then ran a half Nelson over on Nottestead for the second period pin. Come away at 195 pounds.
Well, Nottestead came in as the top seed, so that goes down as an upset. That's Ty Nottestead.
And we should see Dylan Nottestead come out against Braden Lockington of G.E.T.
You know, here's the tough part with that. Ty, the top seed, winds up with 2 byes the first 2 rounds. He went, bye.
Yep.
And you look at Zurich actually had wrestled twice, so he's into things. He's warmed up. He knows what's going on, and here he comes up with the upset.
And we should have this heavyweight now on mat 1.
You should be awfully close here, yeah.
That'd be Arcadia and G.E.T., which would be Daffison and Zigweed.
Yeah, because I have on the black mat, this is Anderson and Hebner, and that's at 220 and 195. We have Najara and Cleveland.
Daffison is going to pull away with the pin against Zigweed of Arcadia at 285. But we should still see Dylan Nottestead at 220.
Daffison is tough. 10-0 on the year so far. Down below us on the orange mat, Black River Falls, West Salem Bangor, Anderson. I get it right. Najara from West Salem Bangor against Cleveland from Black River Falls. That score is 5-1. Got Ty Harbaugh now wrestling on the green mat.
Yep. And Ty is wrestling Rasmussen of West Salem Bangor. And Rasmussen with the takedown.
Pinning combination for the fall. On that far mat at 220 pounds, that was Hebner of Arcadia picking up the pin over Anderson of West Salem Bangor. That was a bit of an upset, I think. Well, maybe not. They were evenly matched with the record anyways.
Rasmussen's going to come away with the pin against Harbaugh of Westby.
And a win here. Black River Falls at 195 goes down. That's Cleveland. Najara picks up the victory.
Did I miss? Oh, no, Nottestead's on mat 3 right now, 220.
Yeah, they were a little slow putting him out there for some reason. So Rasmussen picks up the win, as you said. He moves to 3-0. That was a big match for those two guys because you got to go up against Daffison yet, and that might not go well.
No.
But that match right there might have been for second and third in the conference. Oh, we got some exhibition matches now?
Yep. Bobby Skaden Stelner will be out on mat 2, wrestling on the orange mat.
And we're going to zero in now with Dylan Nottestead. Nice snap and spin. Trying to get that crossface. Now he'll let go of that and go to a spiral. Lockington coming in at 2-0, and again, only a freshman. What did he do last time? He picked up a couple of wins here today so far. And then he gets the privilege of wrestling the top seed.
And giving up a lot of leverage.
Oh boy, I guess. But you know, you watch, everybody has their stepping stones, you know, and it's that maturation, if you will, on the mats as the years go on, and just that name alone in Lockington says he's going to be okay.
Yeah.
Give him a little more seasoning. And it's not like he's done for the year here at all, you know. I mean, you know he's going to be a quality kid. Pete Peterson for G.E.T. Mel-Min, the head coach, will continue to work with that young man eagerly.
Yeah, and he's only a freshman.
Yeah.
On the orange mat, mat 2, Bobby Skaden Stelner is leading by a score of 4-3.
Little snap, and then kind of a snap shucked by for Nottestead. And another 2. Now out in front, 4-zip. Now a warning stalling on Lockington. He's got to be thinking, what? You got to be kidding me.
I'm trying everything. Nottestead has really liked that head lever.
Oh boy, yeah.
But Lockington has been posted out, and all it is just pain.
That's right.
And I think maybe Dylan knows that. He's got that baseball tie. Trying to lock up a special.
Yeah.
And that is tight. If you can get that to go.
Oh, I tell you. Well, he's going to chest him over with that bar arm. And again, now you got that length and weight, and there it is. The pin coming here for Dylan Nottestead. 3-0 now on the day. Picks up 2 wins via buys, and now he'll have Hedner of Arcadia in the next round. Well, there you have it. Well, let's stay with, is this Bobby you said?
Yes.
Let's stay with Bobby's match, and then we'll take a break here. Looks like they've got some question going on.
Bobby may be trailing 6-3, depending on if they're doing the score right. Like you say, typically home is green.
Right. They've kind of had that one turned around pretty much the whole time.
You say, except for Saturdays in January, then it's the other way, but only in Black River Falls. You never know.
It's whatever they feel comfortable with, I guess, right?
Yep.
Well, I know for the longest time, they wanted you to have your red, like the officials do here, the red armband on the left arm. I was doing it on the right arm because that's the way I had it when I first started officiating when I was like 18, 19 years old. And then I forget how many years I had been officiating, and then they said, "Well, this is what you need to do." I'll be hanged. I would mess that. I finally did it, but I would mess it up so much.
Well, it only makes sense that you would put right on your or red on your right side because it's
R and
R.
R.
There's no good colors that start with L, so they just went with green.
Oh well. Always something, right? Yeah, that was kind of funny. I was always the odd man in a tournament as far as the officials. I always told him I was the best, though. Oh, shoot. We always liked to tease each other. That was the fun part with officiating, too. You know, that's a whole nother, camaraderie.
And there's so many different ways to be involved in sports, competition-wise and coaching and officiating. And really across the board, and we kind of had a little conversation about this off air, but there's a giant shortage in officials.
Oh, right.
In all sports.
Definitely.
And, it's been known that some of the fans have been a little hard on the referees and officials over the years, and I think that kind of contributes to some of that, too.
Yep.
There's a little bit different rules now where you can actually get into some pretty, legal trouble.
Yeah.
Not so much legal trouble, but police can be involved in some cases.
Yeah. It's just, they're trying to do a job out there. They're trying to do the best they can. And then the age factor. I mean, we got some, younger officials here today. Lynn is the veteran here today. State tournament and all kinds of things. But, he doesn't. I think Lynn does a great job myself. And, he's going to make sure you're following the rules, and he's all about the safety.
And to be an official, it's not about the money.
No.
Same with coaching. You don't coach for the money at the high school level.
That's true.
So everybody has to remember that, they're here because they love the sport and they want to see kids be successful.
Right. Well, and it was funny when I was getting ready to leave this morning, and Lori goes, "So is this the start of the weekends?" And I said, "Oh yeah." I was like, "Oh yeah," I was excited about it, and it didn't seem like that hour trip took an hour to get here.
No, you were in a hurry.
It was just I was thinking ahead how I was gonna the setup, the wrestling. This is just so much fun. Well, Bobby Stelner is
going to come up about 5 points short.
9-4 is going to be the final. Well, we're going to take a break here. We hope that you've enjoyed watching this round number 3 of the Coulee Conference Wrestling Tournament. For Carl Zuby, I'm Ken Manning. Western Wisconsin Video Productions, LLC, saying stay tuned. Round 4 coming up in just a little bit.